It's Cinco de Mayo, March 5th. Yes, my knuckles are ashy, but that's just because I've been putting in so much work. As you saw, I already burned 1,000 calories this morning on my walk, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Man, today I went on a walk, and it was so enjoyable. I finally did something different. Instead of going to Piedmont Park and just getting frustrated by the reckless, careless behavior that I see when I go there, the dozens and dozens of groups of people that I see that don't care about anyone else, that don't wear masks, that ignore the social distancing, that just treat the world like it's their playground and we're just living in it. I dealt with a little bit of that, but only for a short while. I went and I did 2 loops around Piedmont Park, and then instead of doing another 2 like I have been and doing 5-mile walks over the last several days, couple weeks, I ventured out and I went and I explored the nearby neighborhoods here in Midtown. And I went and I saw nature in solitude away from all these people. And man, was it good. I came back and I had such a rejuvenated energy. I was telling Allison how happy I was that I went out and I walked. I had such a new lease on the day. And I really think that has something to do with me being born on April 22nd, Earth Day. Every year, doesn't matter leap year or not, my birthday is Earth Day. That's why I like growing plants. That's why my vitamin D levels drop dangerously low unless I get outside and I get natural sunlight. And that's why when I go out, like on days like this, I feel such a rejuvenation of life. My energy gets so high. I feel so strong. I feel so happy. And that's another thing. During this quarantine, we're supposed to be working on the famous phrase, the cliche phrase that everybody likes to throw out there is how they're working on their physical and their mental and their emotional and their spiritual being, right? But who's really doing that? Most of the people I see right now are not working on their physical because they're walking out and getting pizza and they're carrying Chick-fil-A back in duffel bags. And those people definitely aren't working on their mental because they're coming home and all they're doing is watching TV. All they're doing is watching Netflix and Hulu all day, day in and day out. Well, I'm sitting here exploring nature and growing plants and clearing out space on my phone so that I can capture my thoughts on video and create content for me to look back on later that depicts how I was feeling during this quarantine and my mind state later on. So I'm working on the mental. The mental is me going out into nature and going out on walks in solitude. Despite being in quarantine, even though we're supposed to isolate, we don't have to be indoors. We can go outside and we can experience nature. And to be smart about it and to avoid large crowds, we can experience nature like you saw this morning, like I did, in solitude, in beautiful scenery and green space. And that's what I did. So I'm doing the working out, I'm doing the exercise, and I'm doing the training. I'm lifting weights, I'm doing resistance training. I'm doing all that. I'm staying fit. I'm actually closer to, if not already in the best shape that I've ever been in my life. Now, at the oldest that I've ever been in the middle of this quarantine. So I'm working on the physical, but I'm also working on the mental because I'm going out and I'm venturing out and I'm exploring and I'm giving my body and my mind what it needs with the sunlight and the outdoors. And I like that. I could have gone to the park and I could have stayed in the park and watched all these dumbass people just crowd around, just just blast the field in dozens and dozens of groups running up and down the stairs doing basic shit. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Accountability. These people that can only work out in this large group setting. So now in the middle of this quarantine, when that is the first thing that we're supposed to avoid doing, being in a large group and being less than 6 feet away from people, the first thing that we're supposed to avoid doing, right? That's what so many of us have to do. Otherwise, they don't have the mindset. They don't have the mental discipline and the automated brain mindset to just wake up early and get their workout done. Or If you're really up for it, after the end of a long work day to get a workout in. I think that's even harder to do because you really got to be on autopilot to do a long, hard day of work and just mentally know that you got to work out after that. But if you at least get up and get it done first thing in the morning, that's not as difficult. But a lot of people can't even do that. A lot of people can only work out if there's a group of 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20 people around them working out and motivating them. So even despite this pandemic, when we're supposed to avoid people and avoid social interactions that are unnecessarily large, people can't. The only way they can stay motivated is to work out with their accountability partners, their group. I've been seeing a lot of that. I've been seeing quite a bit of that when I go out. I'm not into that, man. I don't need to run up and down steps with 20 other people. I do that shit by myself. I've been doing that for years on my own. I don't need to work out with 9 other people to run up and down steps. Why do I need somebody yelling at me to encourage me to run up and down steps? I do that shit on my own. I can encourage myself. And that's what I encourage you to do. Don't only work out because 3 other people are telling you, hey, we can go to the park that's loaded with dozens of other people, that's just swarming with other people. We can go put ourselves in that situation and we can do a workout. I take pride in being able to say, no, that's all right. I can work out here in my apartment. I've created a home gym. I have the discipline and the automated mindset to just wake up in the morning and get a walk in, go through a work from home day and have the energy and the discipline and the interest in cranking out a workout here in the apartment for an hour or so. Figure out how to motivate and encourage yourself. Don't rely on an accountability partner. If you have one, great. If you got a training partner and somebody that motivates you and that you like working out with, great. Good. You're ahead of the curve. But don't rely on that. Don't wait because somebody else is working out and that's the only way you'll work out, so that you don't upset Steve, your training partner, so that you don't upset your group of people that goes to Piedmont Park and runs up and down steps repeatedly. Don't worry about upsetting them as your reason for staying motivated to exercise. Find that discipline in yourself, man. At a certain point, it's discipline and willpower. But I bought my brother a book. Timmy knows that book. Willpower doesn't work. And I think that's true. Because at a certain point, shit is going to get too hard. You're going to have too many challenges and your willpower won't work. But when you've been using willpower and discipline for so long and you develop a routine, your shit is going to be automated. I've been waking up for the last couple weeks, between 4:30 and 5 a.m. on command. No alarm clock. I'm filming this on my phone, but I don't use my phone to wake me up. I just automatically wake up between 4:30 and 5 a.m. I get up, get dressed, and I go hit the streets on these walks. And then I rejuvenate my mind. I walk through the city streets or Piedmont Park, start in the dark, and I watch the sun rise, and I get to experience that, and I get to experience the beginning of daylight and sun for each day. And then I come in to my safe apartment and I avoid unnecessary social interactions for the rest of the day, keep myself as safe as I can. But I've already experienced a couple hours of walking, fresh air, nature, sunlight, absorbing vitamin D, so that I can start my day rejuvenated and feeling strong and healthy and fit. But I don't need anybody to wake me up or encourage me to do that. It's automated, man. The automator. I've done it so much, it's just instinctive. Today I woke up a little bit late. I started my walk a little bit late. I think I didn't get out of here until 5:30. That's what I'm saying. A late start for me was 5:30 a.m. out this morning in the streets. So when you get your shit automated like that, and you don't even need an alarm clock, forget somebody yelling in my ear and encouraging me to get up. I don't even need an alarm clock. I'm like Kramer, man. I'm like on Seinfeld. I just save it. I got a mental clock. Because I've been doing this so long, man. This is just natural to me. So I do believe willpower is good. Discipline is good. But when you've been doing the right thing for so long, this shit you don't even require willpower. I don't even require discipline or willpower anymore. I just automatically know. I get up and I hit it and I start my day. But first, that requires discipline and willpower and structure and regimen. But you do that long enough, man, it's nothing. This is nothing. So I've already burned 1,000 plus calories on a 6-mile walk this morning. And I'm working from home. You see Allison in the background. My workstation is close to her. And I'm working from home and burning 1,000 calories. No food yet. We're at about almost 1:30 p.m. Not even hungry because I'm walking, not running, keeping my metabolism not off the charts. Hasn't kicked into high gear, so I'm not even hungry. And I've burned 1,000 calories. And I haven't eaten yet. And I plan to do an indoor workout. So when you start getting it like that, when your goal is to lose fat, build muscle, at least maintain and just continue to maintain level of fitness throughout quarantine, this is all just dialed in, man. It can't get any smoother because I'm so on point right now. And that's what you want to get to. You want to be so on point that everything is just automated and just rolling naturally. So we're going to keep you posted. I'll show you what I do throughout the day. Maybe I'll try and show you what I eat throughout the day. Maybe I'll try and show you a little bit of our indoor workout that we'll hit up throughout the day. And we'll keep you posted. But just remember, you got to get to a point where the discipline, the willpower, the structured regimen, it's so dialed in, it's so regular that you don't even have to rely on trying to work hard and trying to be motivated. It's just there. It's just automatic. And that's where I'm at right now. So we're in the middle of a quarantine. We're in the middle of a deadly global pandemic of never before seen or experienced scales. But I'm okay, man. I'm alive, and I'm not just maintaining, I'm thriving. And that's what we're working on, thriving.
To boil. And then I think the lid might be dirty. You can clean the lid and then just, set it to boil.
All right. I'm going to do that. So I was just getting up to take a break from what I was doing. And as soon as I got up, Allison, whatever she was doing, she stopped dead in her tracks. She took her earbuds out of both ears, turned and said, "What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing?" She wondered why I asked her, why? What is it that you need from me? And, she explained to me what it is that she needs. She wants me to drain the beans that were in the fridge. And then she wants me to, after I drain the beans, switch the water to homemade broth and get that to boil. And that's fine, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that right now. But man, she does not miss an opportunity. I could get up from the middle of a Zoom call with my coworkers, and as soon as I get up, whoa, what you doing? Where you going? She always has something ready for me to do the moment I get up. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna drain these beans because we eat healthy around here. So we're preparing now. It's only 2:53, but we're preparing dinner now because we try to operate on a productive approach to the day. So I'm gonna drain these beans and then I'm gonna eat my first meal of the day, which is just a vanilla protein shake. And then I'm gonna start editing these vlogs so I can start getting content back out. Because I know y'all want that content. So I'm going to start editing these vlogs, get that content out. And that's how I'm spending my work day. She's trying to figure out what else she needs done so I can take care of it while I'm over here. All right, as you can see, we got some beans. Don't look too fancy right now, but once they start boiling, it's gonna smell real good. And now, I'm gonna eat my first meal of the day. It's 3 p.m. We're gonna treat ourselves to a little bit of a protein shake, baby. Exactly. And right now, What's that?
It was in your.
And right now, I'm getting ready to make my own homemade peanut butter. Ever since I got this food processor and I made my first batch of peanut butter, that was one of the things I never bought again, any type of peanut butter. Once you learn how easily you can make certain things, you never ever buy them again. And this is one example of that. Anyways, I filled up most of the food processor with these peanuts. And once you get it cracking and rolling, these things are going to get nice and smooth and creamy. And then you can throw in your own types of seasonings and spices like ginger and nutmeg and cinnamon and whatever else you want. But here we go. We're about to make our own peanut butter, baby. See, it's already starting to get nice and creamy. Now this is when you start to put your own spin on things. So I'm going to season my peanut butter to my preference. As you see, we've got nice, creamy peanut butter now. Now what I'm going to do is add my own touch to this. And I'm going to give it some flavor, some sweetness, extra flavor. Drop some extra natural flavor on them. Sugar that came out of a tree, baby. I want to give a special shout out to Allison. She knows me well. She takes care of me and she holds me down at all opportunities. Allison, I'm going to get you back for your birthday. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad and don't be sad. See, she knows what I like and she knows what I need. So she hooked me up with dates. And I'm going to take these, and I'm going to naturally sweeten up this peanut butter. No additives, no junk. Fruits straight from a tree. Shout out Allison. Shout out Allison. Oh, before I forget, we still scientific with it. We never got to forget the science, right? We got a scale. We can make it sweet, but we can keep it calculated. We got a handful of dates right here. And we know exactly how many dates we added, right? Let's add one more. Come on now. We want the shit to taste good, right? We ain't on no little diet. This is a lifestyle, so we want the shit to taste good. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna do 75 grams of dates. If we want to get real specific with it, when we remove the seeds, the grams will be lower. But we're gonna sweeten this peanut butter mix up with these natural dates right here. Homemade peanut butter, baby. Clean eating. And that, my friends, right here is why it's important to be measured, important to be calculated. Because once I remove those seeds from these dates, as soon as I de-seeded them, check that out. 10 grams less. So right here we got 65 grams worth of dates. And we're going to add that into that peanut butter. Here we go. Now, as you see right here, we've already got ourselves homemade natural peanut butter. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna spice it up. We're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna take it up a notch. And we're gonna mix some of these dates in there. Now, if you don't know about dates, they're delicious. You better learn about them. You need to get educated. Because if you like sweets and you like sugar and you're anything like me, dates are a perfect supplement to any diet. Natural sugar, natural source of sugar and sweetness to anything you eat. So here we go. Let's see how this turns out. Remember, this ain't that many dates. This is just 65 grams of dates we're putting in here. Serving of dates is only about, 30 grams or so? 30 or 40 grams? So at the end of the day, this is homemade peanut butter sweetened with about a serving and a half of dates. So this is clean and this is natural. And that's the way we like to eat. That's the way I like to eat. As you can see here, got my homemade peanut butter. It probably doesn't look that creamy right there because I chunked it up a bit to mix. But I got some homemade peanut butter, and trust me, it is delicious. It is tasty. And I mixed that with a little bit of protein powder, chocolate protein powder. Now I got homemade peanut butter and jelly. Yes, sir. You would not believe it, but this is literally just one serving of peanut butter, one serving of homemade peanut butter, and some protein powder. Mixed with a little bit of water, man. You got ourselves a chocolate peanut butter piece of bread. Bad boy. I'm telling her I'm about to start working out. Because I gots to get this working. I gots to get this working. Right here you can see we got the COVID lockdown playlist. I always like to have new tracks ready for my training sessions. You know, I got all the hot classics. I got a lot of New York rap. I got a lot of Big Pun. I got the new school with the Dave East. And, you know, I keep the playlist hot so I can train and stay on point. And right here we got me. That is me right there. With a close cut on the head. That's how I like to keep my hair. But right here we got some footage of me doing a little bit of exporting of a video. Because I'm trying to get back to creating this content. So I've been sitting here spending most of my work from home day editing myself. So hopefully that'll be out soon. New content on the way. For now, we about to start this COVID workout. 'Cause you know how we do. That's right. PM workouts. We just finished the PM workout. 551 calories in 1 hour. A little after 9 p.m. 9:15. 1 hour workout. 550 calories. 1,000 calories burned this morning on my walk in nature with the owls. Not a bad day. 1,500 calories through a walk and an hour of an indoor workout. You know, one of the things about this COVID quarantine is once people lost access to the gym, that was all they needed. That was the only excuse they needed to stop working out. But me, I take pride in the fact that I've, over time, developed quite an effective at-home gym. Between a weighted vest from Allison, 50-pound power blocks that are adjustable, a step-up bench, well, a bench that can be used for step-ups, incline, decline push-ups, bench press, dips, what have you, box jumps. We've got ourselves a pretty effective gym here. We've got ourselves a pretty quality home gym.
Yep.
She's getting blinded by the light that I got here. Blinded by the light. But hey, man, that's how you optimize. I didn't have to get ready when shit hit the fan. I already was ready. Damn, Allison's Target order already came. She's got snacks galore downstairs. She just ordered this shit yesterday. Target is ramping up their delivery schedule because they know people want snacks. Anyways, as I said, 551 calories burned in 1 hour. 1 hour and 28 seconds, 550 calories. This was our workout. It was a little bit of everything. Jumping switch lunges. And then Allison and I alternating between the next 5 sets you see below. So 2 minutes of jump rope and 2 minutes of grave diggers. So switching the grave diggers from one side to the other. A minute of hip thrusters and box jumps, and each of us would do one and then switch to the other, and then so forth. So yeah, pretty good evening workout. And now we eat and we relax. Now I relax for the day. Now I kick back and relax. Only now. That looks like a hefty box. Allison just brought a big, hefty-ass box in. A order fresh from Target. Kodiak cups, cake cups, and all sorts of graham cracker cookies. Where that, man? Where them snacks at? I mean, if you want to eat them. You might not want to eat them. But then you took a hell of a risk going down there in that war zone if he wasn't going to eat this. Damn, look at that box she got. Damn! Oh, it's Christmas around here. It's Christmas around here. It's Christmas in this bitch. Woo! Woo! Damn! Damn, we got the bunny grams. We got the flapjacks. We got the Biscoffs. Man, we got every flavor, man. You want blueberry? We got you. You want the brownie unleashed? We got you. Hey man, whatever you looking for. You want the chocolate chip, 12 grams of protein unleashed? We got you, man. It's Christmas around here. It's COVID Christmas around here. It's COVID Christmas. Spray that shit down. Unleashed. We going unleashed. Hey, she getting ready to unleash the beast.
Unleash the beast.
Hey, we stocking up. We restocking. We restocking. She acting like it's a surprise to walk in the streets. You don't gotta tell me that. I've been walking in the streets since the dawn of COVID. Since the dawn of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now she running. Now she running. This ain't new to me. I ain't used to seeing you in the dark, in the middle of the street. We ain't used to seeing you out here. Okay. But this is what happens when you lead, baby. You lead by example, then people want to get up and come along. So we doing that. Allison and I are out. And that's a full moon right there. That bad boy is bright. Again, just the beautiful things that I see when we go out on walks. That's why I start my day every morning, as of recently, with a walk. Even in the dark, man, these walks rejuvenate me. They rejuvenate my mind, my mental. Oh, that looks so cool. If only you were here to see how bright that... What?
I wish we had, look at I saw that, what was this, that lunar?
Already, this walk is worth it. To be out and seeing that full moon, 5 a.m. It's good, but the picture I'll show you. Man, this is beautiful. Just another example of why I love getting out. You'll like looking back on this. So right now
I think it looks more pretty with the light on.
Yes, it does. Okay, Allison is not feeling having the light on, but we definitely have the light on. This is how dark it is on this boardwalk, so we're gonna take the light off. The virus cannot end if people don't care, if people don't use their head. Hey, but that's why I get out first, before everybody else. Whoa! We caught that on camera. We're still catching that on camera. I guess that's how she wants to be remembered. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is what it's like when you get out early, man. Before the crowds. You know what I mean? Nelly wasn't on that street shit. Nelly was not on that street shit, but his partner. So we can see the flex.
Oh, I need to find out.
Doesn't matter, man. Just pose. Okay. Good. What time is it? 7,461 steps, an hour and 19 minutes. Good stuff. Let's keep it moving. Today's Wednesday. This is my favorite spot to be, like I always say. Fruit garden. These crazy people. Yeah, figs. We got natural growth right here, man. Look at all the growth we got. Look at all the growth around us. Look at all the growth around us. Look at all the growth around us. Gotta turn or else people can't see the bridge, man. Gotta turn, man. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's go, man. Where you at? Where you at, man? This is supposed to be a hand warmer. Hand warmer. You need to get your ass up. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. They call it wet and loud. They call it wet and loud. Let's go, man. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's 3, right? You got 2 more. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
It was grass. I don't know.
Walking through the more residential streets of Atlanta, the fancy spots. I know Mom liked this neighborhood. She liked admiring these houses. I understand why. These are nice. These are nice. Came here yesterday, and now I'm coming back. And now we got a visitor with us. Now we got a visitor with us this time. It's crazy. All you got to do is take a couple steps away off the beaten trail where everybody's at. Solitude, man. Ain't nobody around. Nice. I think this is also very nice. First, you barely have to worry about anyone. Just bugs.
Yeah.
Beauty bite.
Oh, what the heck? You see that?
What?
You see this little goldfish?
Where?
You see this? Watch. Just keep looking for a while. Let's see them moving. You see them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. That's what all those little bubbles are. You see the ripples in the water?
I see them. See, man, you gotta just explore, and you can find solitude, huh?
California.
What's that?
So it's not like the creatures in
California, where it's lighting up the water blue. But, oh yeah, look at that one. That one's like dark. Look, 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 look.
Oh,
see it?
snap.
This
Damn.
one's rolling out. Look.
I missed it.
You see it?
Wow, that looks really cool. What do you think of this spot, huh?
That looks nice.
Interesting. So if you just go off the beaten path for a bit, you find some dope stuff, man. Maybe we can go find that owl again. I would like to see him. He was cool. Said she wants to see the avocado trees. So I'm gonna take her to the fake out avocado tree and we're gonna go do some off-road suburban Atlanta hiking. Let's go. That is my mom's flower right there. The magnolias. If she was here, she would grab one straight off the stem and just rip it. Rip it right off the stem and take it home. Only for it to die a few seconds later. But she likes that smell. That's for you, Mom. Yep, I think that's about right. Right now we're just doing that envious neighborhood walk. This is that balling out of control type money right here.
Oh.
This is balling out of control.
First message was the real birds.
Yeah, me too. This is balling out of control money. This is what you do when you got balling out of control money. You build a driveway that you can do 800-meter sprints in just to get to your house. And this is another, my man right here has got hill sprints on his driveway too, man. Damn, that's when you live on a manor. You can find me at 800 Manor Drive, ATL.
And so we gotta blow up so we can be living good.
Man, I know what my mom means, man. I walk through this neighborhood and I get jealous, man. God damn it.
You saw the chickens?
Chipmunk. I'm trying to live like this, man. Shit. What do I gotta do, man? I'm trying to fucking blow up, man. I'm trying to blow up so I can live in these fucking houses. I'm trying to blow up so I can live here, man. Damn. Come on now. I'm trying to make the move so I can live here, man. Shit, I ain't trying to walk through this house. I'm not trying to walk through this neighborhood jealous, man. Damn, they got me feeling jealous. See, maybe if we make the right moves, we keep working, that'll be our house right there. They'll be building our house next. That'll be our house they're working on. Maybe we can blow up and then that'll be our spot. That'll be our spot they'll be building. Don't fall now. Uh-oh. 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 A little bit of nature off the beaten path, man. We went from people acting reckless to ain't nobody around to Allison trying to flex on him with the shoulders. Oh.
Almost looks like celery.
Celery. Touch it. Touch it, man. I assure you, there's no COVID on it. Oh, what do you think it is? Ooh, it stinks.
Oh, it does. Oh, man.
Sorry, man. That's what happens when you eat a clean diet. Beans, pinto, black, and chickpeas. She wants to take a break. She ain't used to get out how long? 2 hours and 10 minutes. She ain't used to all that. She don't know, yesterday I was out walking for 2.5 hours. Just walking. She's trying to take a break. She said, hey, you want to sit down? What you think about chilling for a bit? Are we doing it? Who? Oh, alright. Well, let's do our thing. You know white women get suspicious. You know how white women get. They get real suspicious real quick. Almost unnecessarily. So, make sure you don't step in the water. Make sure you don't step in the water. Yikes. Sorry about that. Come on, wind up, man. Get a good wind on it. There we go. Deeper. Deeper. Nice. I guess I could. Do one more wind up, man. Get deep, deep, deep. Go deep with it. That's probably good. All right, that's good stuff, man.
Your first one got up there.
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, other than like a crane or something, I don't. Man, if I could just see my owl homie one more time, that'd be real fun, you know?
All right, get a good swing.
I'm going, man. I'm going deep.
He's going deep.
Oh shit. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm kind of scared, actually.
Careful, man.
Get off of it. Whoa. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that thing is scary. Oh. That was scary as shit, man. Did you see how fucking high I got?
Well, yeah, you really did a deep.
This is real peaceful. Real peaceful around here. Beautiful.
I like these plants that are all white.
Okay, so we're back. 2 hours, 45 minutes basically, 6 miles, 6.6 miles, and a caloric burn for me of 1,260 calories. And Allison, quite similar. How'd that feel, huh?
I'm kind of tired then.
Why?
Just because we've been walking so long. We haven't sat down.
That's day 2. That's day 2 of a 2.5+ hour walk. But as you saw, it rejuvenated my spirits. Shout out to Allison for the mask. But my spirits were rejuvenated. Went out and saw the full moon, the tail end of the full moon before it retired for the day. You saw me on that rope swing. Your boy got mad air. Your boy was swinging. Your boy was not swinging low. Your boy was swinging high. And now I'm back. And I still got an hour and a half before I'm supposed to start my work from home day. You see, this is what happens when you get at it. When you get at it first thing in the morning. I've already burned 1,200 calories. I don't really consider this a workout. This was, like I always say, for my mental. This was for my mental. Just to get out and get some fresh air and experience nature. Uh-oh, I'm going to hit him real quick.
Oh, get away from that.
Yeah, you definitely want to get away from that. Anyways, you see the benefits? I went out and I saw the tail end of the full moon in the morning before it was done. And I went out and I did a rope swing. And I went out and I burned 1,200 calories. And I haven't even done my actual workout for the day. My actual workout will be some upper body work. Shoulders, delts, all heads of the deltoids, rear, front deltoids, lateral deltoids, medial delts. I'll work the upper body, I'll work the shoulder presses, maybe some pull-ups, chin-ups, push-ups. Gotta work everything, you know? You gotta work everything. We did legs and lower body and back last night. Later today we'll do, upper back, shoulders, chest. And that'll be the real work. This is, like I said, this was just me getting out. This is me just treating my mind right and getting some fresh air. And on the plus side, in doing that, I still burned 1,200 calories. So like I say, man, y'all are worried about trying to mitigate your fat gain over the quarantine. Y'all are trying to not get fatter. Think about how much better you can get. Think about how much progress you can make during this quarantine. We're already working from home, most of us, if not all of us. We don't have to go back and forth to drive to work and commute. We have so much extra time now. We have extra time. How can you be getting out of shape with extra time? It doesn't make sense. If you're strong in the mind and you're not weak-willed, you shouldn't be worried about overeating and getting fat. You should be worried about how to use all this extra time you have. Maybe think about being like me, waking up early and going on a 2-hour walk, experiencing nature and burning 1,200 calories before you even start your workday. And that's how we're living. That's how we're living, and that's how we're thriving. It's not even 8 a.m., boy, and I already burned more calories than you burn in a day. Not even a day. I already burned more calories than you might burn in 3 workouts in a walk this morning. Let's get after it. Today's morning walk. Pretty productive morning walk. See, my man down here looking at his phone on this walk doesn't realize that he could have got out earlier when it was safer and seen a lot more and experienced a lot more too. What up? It's Wednesday, 8:35, 8:40 p.m., something like that. A.m., I should say. Back from our walk. Allison's laid out. She's real tired. That walk beat her up. Man, she's robed up, man. She is tired and cold and beat down. Get that selfie, girl. Yeah, get that selfie. Get that selfie. Get it. Get that selfie of you walking in the street. Get that angle. Get that angle. Get that angle. Everybody's going out now. Now that it's a little later in the day and the sun is out, everybody is out. Nobody wants it when it's early. Nobody wants it when it's cold and when it's dark. But your boy wants it. Your boy gets after it bright and early. Not bright and early, dark and early, because your boy's always the first one out. First one putting in work. Remember that. See, everybody wants it when it's convenient for them. Yep, it's hard to socially distance when some asshole's just standing on the corner, right? And you gotta walk around him. I am getting just a moment of Allison because she's a little bit tired, but it's understandable because we did almost a 3-hour walk, as she said, and we did go to bed pretty late, somewhere around 11:30 p.m. to midnight. So let's slowly crop her out. There we go. But now, one thing that I did want to note is every single time I go out on these walks, I always have a good experience. I've never come back from a walk like, that wasn't a good use of my time. I've never come back from a walk, and I've never done a workout where I finished regretting having done it. And that's what everybody needs to remember. You'll never, ever, ever do anything physically, mentally, socially productive like working out or going to a social outing, as long as it's beneficial to you in some way. You know, it's your friends or somebody you know. Whatever. You'll never do anything like that and later regret it, right? Nobody's ever done a workout, started getting a good pump on, burning calories, getting cardio, and then said, man, I wish I didn't do that. Never happens. So every time I've gone on one of these walks, I always feel better. I always feel stronger mentally and physically after it. So today was a great example. You saw me on the rope swing. That was great. That was me reconnecting with my inner kid. You know, I like to do a lot of things that, you know, a lot of people my age seemingly drift away from. I like to go out and rollerblade. I still like cruising around on skates, grinding rails and ledges. I like riding bikes. I like going on long runs throughout the city and going to parks. And today, as you saw, if I see a big tree that's toppled over and it's going over a pit, my instincts are to run across that and balance my way across it. And when I see a rope swing, if it works and it can hold my weight, I want to test it. And I want to see how high I can go on it. And that's what I'm saying, man. We should always be embracing the best in us, you know? You don't got to drift away from the stuff you like to do as you get older, but you might need to get fit to do it. You might need to stay fit to do the things that you used to enjoy doing, right? You like golfing. You like running. Whatever it is you like to do, you don't have to stop doing it because you hit a certain age. What happens is we stop doing it because we're not fit to do it anymore. Literally and figuratively, right? You think a 40-year-old man can't go do the same things he used to enjoy doing for physical fitness because he's 40. But it's probably because he's 40 and he's not fit. Get your mind and get your body fit enough to do the things that you used to enjoy doing. There's no reason that you got to stop. So today when I saw that rope swing, man, I wound up as far back as I could go, and you saw my ass swinging, and I got high, and I was scared shitless. But that's a good way to start the day. Before I sit home and sit on the computer for the next 8 hours working from home, I know that I started the day on a 2.5-hour walk throughout Atlanta. And then I went on a rope swing. And then I saw the tail end of the full moon before it went down at 5. And these are all things that I think we got to embrace. We got to embrace the things that we enjoyed, you know? Why when we were young kids could we jump rope for 15 minutes straight without issue, and now you're a little older, put a little extra pounds on, you can't jump rope for more than 10 consecutive jumps without an issue, and you don't like doing it anymore? How come you liked it when you were a kid and now you don't like this shit? there's probably no reason that you don't like it. You're probably not fit to do it anymore. So we should always be striving to be fit in the mind and fit in the body so we can still do the things we like to do. You know what I mean? If you liked to hike when you were a kid, you wouldn't not want to hike when you're an adult. What's changed? What's changed in your mind? The only things that changed is that you're not fit to do it anymore. And it's challenging and it's too hard. And at a certain point, that's going to be the case with everybody. But let's prolong the amount of time it takes before things become hard and not enjoyable to us anymore. My grandpa was out rollerblading and teaching himself how to skate at 70 years old. So it was never too late to pick up hobbies and learn new things. And if you stay fit, both physically and in the mind, you can do a lot of the same things that you enjoyed doing as a kid long beyond when anyone thinks you can do them. So that's the tip. That's the tip for today. Stay fit in the mind, stay fit in the body, so you can start your workday off like you would if you were a kid. Now, before I sit down and do these team video calls for the next 8 hours, I know that I started my day off doing something fun. Walking for 2.5 hours, going off road and going on some trails and swinging on rope swings. You know, that was fun. That was a fun way to start the day, and I don't think I'd be able to even experience that if I wasn't fit. The 2.5 hour walk that it took to get to that swing might not have happened if I wasn't fit enough to do that. So stay fit, prioritize your health, prioritize your wellness so that you can continue to do the things that you like to do as a kid and that you probably still like today, but you just can't do anymore. Lesson learned. Keep that in mind. Focus on that. And we're going to get ready to start this workday and see what happens next. But I'm feeling good. I started my day off just the way I wanted to, and we're going to see how many more days of this we can do. My goal was 1 full week, 7 days straight, of 5 to 6 mile walks every morning. So we're on Wednesday. See if we can get this going until Sunday. See if we can crank out another 5 to 6 miles daily until May 10th, Mother's Day. We'll see how that goes. That was the goal. That was what I said. So there might be a rainy day in here and I'm going to have to just deal with it. But usually if I put a goal out there, especially when it's public, I got to go for it and I got to make it happen. So we'll see. But I'll check back in with you later. It's probably going to be a pretty boring day otherwise, but I'll keep you posted if anything fun happens.
notes. It should be relatively straightforward. Rob is a pretty good interviewer. As Thomas said in his thing, he's probably a little long-winded, but he's easy to like cut down.
I'm recording.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm just playing with my avocado plant. Trying to figure out what's wrong with this guy. He's suffering a little bit. The leaves are kind of droopy. The leaves have been growing kind of beat up. As you can see on the underside, he's got a nice root system though. Kind of filling out this pot. This guy is growing and getting bigger and stronger, but I don't know why he's looking so beat up. So what we're gonna do is maybe play around with the soil a little bit. Maybe give him a little bit of fertilizer and see if we can get this guy to continue growing and growing strong and healthy looking. Because as you see, we got a lot of leaves that are kind of damaged.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but he does have a healthy, strong root system, so I'm trying to figure out what we can do to make this guy a little better, a little stronger. Seed is still in place. Seed never disintegrated. It's still right there. I ate that guy. I ate that avocado. This is what he produced. But anyways, this is what we kind of got going on here. Trying to get some of this stuff off. Get these roots kind of cleared out, making quite a mess, as you can see. Quite a mess. I'll sweep it up though. Don't worry about that. But yeah, anyways, it's kind of neat when you see all this and it came out of an avocado. It's pretty cool, man. This is basically what happens if you take one avocado and you put it in soil and water for a year. This is what you guys will get. Oh wait, those are two gay people. This white man is in a dress. Around here in Atlanta, we roll deep. Soul crushing shit right here, man. Soul crushing shit.